Welcome to SML The Breakdown. I'm Primetime 000, where I try to offer a helping hand to SML members. Now, I've had my share of success in the SML. I know I'm not the end-all be-all, but part of the legacy I want to leave is being able to help others. And to do that, I look at big problems members have. I try to point them out, and then I try to find the root cause of them and help solve them. Now, part of my teaching method isn't to give every problem this member has, but instead is to be helpful. So I want to find the biggest mistake or biggest problem in their game and offer simple solutions so it's an achievable goal. So a lot of times it starts with the fundamentals. But let's go ahead and let's get started by talking about our friend Woods. So I want to start out with the best part of Woods' game, which is his defense. He is a very active user. He switches on to defenders to go for swats, interceptions. It's very impressive. So on this first play, you're going to see a slot cross here, and Woods is going to switch on, make sure he actually gets the interception. He doesn't let the computer do it. And I like that aggressive style user. You think he's got old thumbs? No, that's not the case. Again, let's look here. What's he going to do? He's going to switch on, go for a swat, and get a pass breakup. Watch his user here. Covering the slant very well, switches off, makes Mac get sacked, and he causes a fumble because Woods has got a very active user on the play. Again, let's watch this. Woods is going to switch and make a dive tackle. He is not letting the computer dictate what happens. And here, again, he doesn't come up with an interception, but what does he do? He switches on, goes for the interception. I love it. Now let's move on to something that could use a little bit of love and care, but isn't a big deal, and that's his option decision-making on the offensive side of the ball. For example, this read option here should have been handed off to the running back. He kept it. I know he's got Jalen Hurts. Let's watch again. He's getting at least 4 yards there, loses 4 or 5 there. Now we're going to watch it one more time. Again, what does he do? He keeps it with Hurts. Now here's another option. This is an RPO where he keeps it with the running back instead of throwing the bubble. Would have had a nice little gain there. If he can find a way to make the correct read on options with Jalen Hurts, that's going to add another element to his offense. Now, I've identified Woods' biggest problem is passing the ball. He does have Jalen Hurts, who is a good quarterback, not a huge arm, and I think we're going to get into that in a second here on some of his pass decisions he makes, but 11 touchdowns to 29 interceptions. So statistically, and then the game tape also backs this up. Let's watch the good of his offense or what he's trying to do. Watch this seam route, and he hits it, and it looks beautiful. It's a strike for a touchdown. He throws this route often. The problem is the timing has to be perfect. And if it's not, or if you misread something, you're going to get intercepted. For example, what's this? A seam route down the middle of the field, and it's intercepted. Now, let's go back and watch this tape again. And watch from the right side going to the left, there's a dig route. And he's going to have this guy open for a first down and be in field goal range before the half, but he forces this and gets intercepted. Check this play out. Another crosser. He's going to throw this late. He's not going to freeform and lead him. That ball is really tough to complete. Again, a really far down the field interception. Let's check this out. Again, down the field, a little late on the throw, interception. Are you seeing the trend here? He is throwing the ball down the field. That's where most of his interceptions come from. Check this one out. Again, right before half, he could get some points. He throws this all the way down the field. Should have been an interception, but look who he had open. That out route left-hand side, he's choosing to throw the ball down the field. So what can he do to fix this? How can he fix this? And it starts with, okay, take your checkdowns. If nothing's open deep, hit R1. Look at the running back there. He had him, but he kind of rolls out and gets hit. We're going to watch this again. R1, the running back's open. If he hits him, it keeps the offense in schedule. Take a look at this. Clutch moment. He forces a seam route. Running back's open. Again, take your check down. Live to die another day. Don't force the issue down deep down the field. Take a look at this now. This is a check down. You got your deep stuff all covered up, so he goes back to his drag route. I like this. I want to see more of this. Just take your check downs. Keep it moving. You got playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. Go ahead and hit them and see what happens. Let's check this play out. Again, he's going to look deep first, and then he's going to come back down to the running back, and he's going to get 7-8 yards here. That is what Woods is lacking a lot of. So what can he do besides take the checkdowns? How can he improve his offense? And he actually has to run concepts. This is a popular one. It's the outside levels flood concept where you have a guy running shallow and a guy running deep. It's the flat, the out route combo. And Woods actually runs this at one point. Check this out. He reads this beautifully. He's got the flat underneath and he sticks it on that out route perfectly. He does just a great job on it. Let's watch it again. If that corner bites high, you go low. If he bites low, you go high. Now here's again a high-low where he could have got another completion, but instead he threw an interception. This tight end over the middle is going to run a drag, and he's going to have the out route, but instead he forces the drag. It's a high-low concept there. So if he can find a way to run those high lows more consistently with running the ball, then he's going to be in a lot better shape. Another thing he can do is add in a mesh concept where he's got two drags coming from opposite sides, pick the side where the user is not covering, and keep things moving. I want to see Woods incorporate more checkdowns in his offense. I think that's his biggest weakness, is he's looking for the deep play too often. Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, isn't known for lobbing up deep chunks every pass, and he's the greatest of all time. What's he known for? Consistently taking what the defense gives him. If Woods can do that with that defense of his, with the running game of his, and making some smart option decisions, Woods can be dangerous. Believe that.